Hello folks, Sam Owens here, and we have a nice ice cream maker from VEVOR. And I'm going to show you a little bit about it, and we're going to actually make some ice cream. First, it comes with a mixing bucket and a transparent lid. Let me just go ahead and take it off. You just do a clockwise turn and it comes right off. The lid does. It has a place to put ingredients, blueberries, strawberries, any kind of ingredients that you want to add to your mix. You can do it at this point right here without taking the top off. It also comes with the mixing bowl that comes out. This is the drive mechanism. Down inside is a gear that it mates with. And these little ears right here that support a handle, and there's a place on either side that these handles go in. So yeah, when you place it into the reservoir, it needs to go in just like this, lined up, and then you move it back and forth and make sure that it stays within the designated area. And then you can put this back on. There's a little catch right here on this side and a little catch there. And there's a mating catch on either side here. So this faces out and you go offset just a little bit and go counterclockwise until you hear a click and then it doesn't come off. Go clockwise and you pull it off. So that's how it goes. Offset just a little bit. Okay. The other thing you get is a user manual, and this is going to give you all the operating instructions and information and even an ice cream menu, several recipes. Right there showing you all of the parts, and it has 4 knobs and they explain each one right in here. So everything is laid out nice. They have nice photos that show you a little bit of how to attach and detach the mixing bowl. And you go on over, they show you operation right here, just how to operate it. And you should read the whole entire user manual before you start. You get the mixing blade, and the way this mixing blade goes is right inside of here, and this is the way it's going. This is up and this is down, and it's going to turn with the motor. So let's take this off like that. I'm going to put it over to the side. I'm going to move the camera above the mixing bowl area and let you see how this fits in there. So let's just take this over. Right here are the 2 ears that I was talking about that this fits in. You don't want it up on the lip there. And now this goes right in here anyway. It doesn't snap or anything, but you can't turn it. Now, you put this on just like this, and then there it is. One other item you get is a nice, it's a plastic material ice cream scoop. And you don't want to use any metal utensils at all on this mixing bowl. You want to use this or anything plastic if you want something else. Right here is a way of releasing the scoop of ice cream. When you go to turn it over, you push that and it'll flop out. Okay, now we're going to look at the operation of the buttons. And first I'm going to plug it in, and we can show the menu and the operation without actually turning it on. You have to set it up, and this would be part of the setup. Let me get this over here, above here. Okay, when you power it up, you get these blinking O's, and now you hit the power button, and it will go into showing you that it defaults to ice cream making, and then there's cooling only and mixing only. You can adjust that counterclockwise, will change the amount of time. If you have a recipe that doesn't require 60 minutes, you can adjust it with this knob. Now, if you want to select one of the others, cooling only, like after you make the ice cream, this would keep it cool without melting. So you just move that, and it's 30 minutes, and also you can adjust the temperature, or you can adjust the time on up to 60 minutes. So we put it at 30. Those are the defaults. And mixing only. Right there, if you just want to mix the stuff up, maybe with the ingredients. And but this is where we're going to start, and we're going to make ice cream with this setting right here with 60 minutes. And then right here is your start. When you press this in this configuration, you'll have all of your ingredients in the mixing bowl, and it will start making ice cream and count down from 60 minutes. And if for any reason you want to pause it, like to add some ingredients later, you don't have to take this top all the way off. You can open this and pause it, and then put the materials in. And then when you push this again, it will start back up. Now, they also have a maintenance section right here, which tells you about it. And you have a wiring diagram of the electrical connections inside. Ice cream recipes. Right here is basic ice cream, vanilla ice cream, and then basic chocolate. So, and you have several others. So you can experiment with these, and you may get some other recipes that you want to try. But this is toward the back, and they tell you how many. It's in grams. I was looking at the graduation of the, they have it in ounces, cups, and milliliters. Now, I followed the ingredients and I already had it into cups. And we have whole milk, we have granulated sugar, heavy cream, and we have 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract in there. Now, instead of pouring it in there, because I've got sugar, I want to melt all of the sugar. So I'm going to see how this works. We put this in. Remember, I'm going to line these up right in there, push down. Then I'm going to move it back and forth. It's in the proper location. Take the lid and offset it just a little bit. Put it in there. And then there. Okay, that's good. Now we're at the point of turning it on and going through the menu. I'm not going to bring you over the 2 zeros are showing. Now I'm going to put the power on. It shows 60 minutes and it's in ice cream mode, so that's what I want. And now I hit the start pause, and it starts making ice cream. Let me take you over. Okay, there's this, and it's showing turning, and here is turning. And you don't have to put this mixing bowl in the freezer and get it really cold. You start out fresh. That's why it's important to read the instructions, and it tells you how to prepare the ice cream maker. Now, we're going to come back later and see how this does. Okay, I just wanted to show you the time. We're almost at 20 minutes, and I already see the thickening around the blade. You might be able to see it. We're 20 minutes into the mix, and it is making ice cream. I see it forming around the blade. Oh, at 25 minutes of making ice cream, you can really see it is forming ice cream now. Halfway point, 30 minutes left, and 30 has elapsed, and look at that. That looks like ice cream. Notice how it's expanding up. Okay, just these few minutes, I want you to see the ice cream is coming up over the lower blades that were fully visible in the very beginning, but you see why they don't allow it to fill all the way up because it comes up. I want you to see how it changes. It's really coming up. You see, it's kind of bringing all the mixture up and swelling up and really clumping and freezing, and it's doing exactly what ice cream is supposed to do while it's making. As time goes on and it spins around, you see that it's solidifying more and more, and so it's just a slow process of freezing the ice cream all the way through. At 17 minutes left, it looks like it's changing. I see it's forming differently. Okay, at 1 minute left, 1.5 minutes, you see it's showing the formation of everything is mixed up totally. And we'll see how we go in there and get the ice cream off the blade. I'm not sure, it doesn't exactly tell you in the instructions, but we'll see what we need to do. And 6 seconds, we're going to see it should shut off. There we go. Folks, I got to try it. So I'm going to open the lid up, get me a spoon, and I'm actually going to take some. Look at that. That is very good. And you see it's nice and soft. You're going to like this ice cream. It's not hard at all. Just get me a little bit out right here. Oh, that is very good consistency. I like that. I wish you could try this. Very good. Okay, folks, I think you've seen enough that this may be the ice cream maker for you. Okay, I want to thank you very much for watching my video.